it's early. And I think about my phone. I'm going to my storage space, my office, before going to work. So the next time I see you will be at my storage space. I got my generator, because a generator is what gives me electricity while I'm in my unit. But I powered it, I think I used all the power by charging my laptop. So I have to find this Starbucks, and I think I remember where it is, but I'm not 1,000% sure. I just know that it's near like CVS. So let me pull my map out so I can make sure I go the right way. Hold on. My phone says rain. This is snow, full-blown snow. But I like the snow. At least when it's coming down, it's pretty. So I left out today. It's Sunday. So the library I usually go to is closed. And I didn't leave out with my ballet shit, or else I would have went to a ballet class. But I got a new planner, which I needed. And yeah, I have to put like my goals in them and work towards it. I've been reading my book to help me prepare for my grad school audition. And it's one of my, was a coach I really respected. I worked with her before, and she mentions a lot of films, so I know that I need to see the film. So I've been renting them. So the thing is, this morning, this happens periodically because I have Verizon. I forgot where I was going. I have Verizon Fios, so it's new to my area. So it does this thing where it goes out all the time. So hopefully it's back. But the two films that I rented from Apple TV, I got like a specific amount of time to watch them. So I downloaded them. This snow hurts. It's like hell. I downloaded them at Starbucks. So now I can like go home and watch them. This is a lot of fucking snow. But yeah. And I love when I get a planner, because I have a passion planner, enthusiast, and they like, the first page is break down your goal, be specific. And I have a book on that's helping me with why my goals don't work. I hate when people don't know how to drive. And the book is telling me to be specific, like SMART goals, which I always knew about, but I haven't been using them. But I feel really, really good. I had a great week. And now maybe I'll get more snacks. I have healthy snacks, and I have junk food snacks. And the junk food snacks just makes me hungrier for the other snacks. So I think I might get some popcorn, although I don't think it's good for me. But yeah, I had a great week. I had to notate that week in my planner. Shit. Which is what I just did. but I still have more of that to do, more of the reading of the book to do. And I kind of want to obsess over my grad school audition until it is, which is a couple weeks. So I'm thinking about how to like take advantage of my schedule that way. I need to look for gigs as well. So the auditions, when you're not union, I think I could just go to the buildings where the auditions are to see if there's any postings or anything like that and apply to PA gigs. A manager reached out to me at Actors Access, but they didn't email me anything. So I have to follow up with that person and take care of myself. And that's a lot. So this week I'm gonna do that to my schedule. Obsess over my grad school audition. Thank you. I also, ooh, my hands are cold and my face. But what else did I do? I was gonna say, it wasn't the YouTube shit. That's bad. It's really, really bad. I wonder what snack I can get. Oh, so when I was at Starbucks, I charged my generator. So when I bought the generator, I knew I didn't know what I was doing. This generator, it doesn't last too long. So only thing I charged was my laptop, and I turned it off before I charged it. So when I came back, and I didn't come back the next day, so that's on me. But I only charged that, and it was dead. So that's what I also did when I was at Starbucks. The office is clean. Looks more like office, right? I don't carry the laptop as much because it was heavy, and I want to be easier upon myself. So the place for me to get a snack from is, of course. Oh, that's what happened. I had to put the light back on. So the closest spot for me to get something from is Whole Foods, and I really don't like them. Really don't like them. But fuck it, maybe I'll go there. And then last week I found out about this farm that I want to volunteer at. Although this is not the season for me to be farming because it's cold, but I like stuff like that. So I want to live my life more as opposed to in my head as how I was. So that's it. It's still snowing. I don't know. I should show you guys some more. But I'm gonna put my phone away because my hands are cold and I don't have gloves. So I'll see you when I get back to my house. That's crazy. I got off at 125th because I'm going uptown, and when you want to change trains at 125th is on the same platform. When I go to 145th, I gotta go up the stairs and then back down, ride the escalator up and come back down, or take the stairs. There's no reason to do all that. I did my schedule so that I should be at the library when it opens at 10:30, because my main focus right now is my grad school audition. But I feel sick, and I feel sick because it's cold as shit outside. I have on slacks, and I was walking, not for that long, but I didn't have my scarf on. I misplaced my balaclava in the house, and I don't know where it is. Hope it pops up soon. So my head didn't feel good when I was in the Starbucks. My knees don't feel good because I was sitting with my legs bent and crossed all night. So I'm gonna go home to recharge myself and only focus on my business stuff for today. So I started off making a t-shirt from my YouTube merch, and my channel is fully monetized, so I need to get that up so I can get the basic photo shoot shit for the LELE New York website basically up. I did a little bit of a short this morning for standing exercises. Shorts are like less than 30 seconds, so I feel like that was cool for something to do. And I want my vlogs, I really don't want my vlogs to be weekly, but they can be weekly because it'll just become backed up footage in my phone. But I also want to backwards plan my web series. So when I say backwards plan, I want it to be completely done and promoted by the end of the quarter. So I need to be able to know, I'm shooting this scene this day or this location, like what am I doing? Or can I shoot everything in one day? So to do that, I want to put it in my planner backwards. So that's something I got a new planner too. So it's really sweet. Every train, but my train is coming today. It's following my face. So it's the A. I don't mind the A train, but I would have to walk a whole lot more if I take that train, so I'm not taking it. But yeah, my knees hurt, and I need to focus on my business stuff and my personal stuff. So my doctor's appointments I can make. I hate when people are near me on the train. I feel like there's so much space. Why would you come near me? So anyway, that's the thing. I also, maybe I'll feel spiffy to get up tonight. Not spiffy, but I'll be able to go out later. But I definitely need to find that hat. I think it gets colder later. I have on no makeup today because I had bags under my eyes. And I didn't want to keep covering them with makeup. So that's what I'm gonna do. Go back home, take a nap, or just relax because my knees hurt. I'm not tired. Figure out or confirm that my YouTube is my YouTube is okay. My gram is available for me to post via this app I use called Buffer, and then I could just put some shit up there. I need to get my Anxiety Anonymous website. I got little shit that I could do today since I'm not going to be in a library, but I also could still work. And yeah, finish the books. It's literally freezing outside, and I don't know that. And I didn't work on dance technique this morning, so the rest of my week has to be ballet and Horton. And I love the ballet teacher I work with because his videos are like $1 to rent. So I need to be able to rest, to get up to go to the rec center by 6 a.m. when they open, to work on the technique for an hour or two before starting my day. That's how last week went. So that's how this week is gonna go. But because Sunday the library closed, it kind of like offset my week. So I had 2 days that I didn't wake up and do my healing shit. But I finished one of my books, so maybe that's a good thing. Train's not a safe place after the morning commute. The train is coming. Can't really see it because it's following my face. So that's what I'm doing today, my business shit. After I relax for a bit. In hindsight, I feel like I could have gone to the library.
The next stop is 135th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
I have books on hold at the library, so I'm gonna go and get them. One of them I think is important, another one I don't need. And it's cold as hell. I don't really need either. Fuck it. Cold as hell. I'm very grateful to not have to be out in it, but I had to get that done off my to-do list, which was to go to all of the audition spaces this morning to see if the auditions were posted. Because I'm non-union, I don't know where they are. I have an actress access. I don't have backstage because of 2 bad experiences I had on it. But each audition place had something going. So it's either going to become my schedule behavior to go to the audition spot every day at like 7. I think that's the earliest I could get there. 7:30. Or sign up for all this shit. Another thing I have to do is the shit that the agent asked me to do. She asked me for more headshots. She asked me something about casting networks. And she asked me some other shit.
Yeah, my sister lives right on the hook.
So, but now I'm back here. I needed this seat at those audition places were real. And now that I know that, I knew they were real, but I needed to know that I could find work there. So that could be my new exploration place, or at least the place that I go to when it's time, or when grad school audits are over. And I carried too much shit today because my arm was hurting. So I'm back. So it's Tuesday, like 6 a.m. I'm running a little bit late. I like to get to the center as soon as it opens at 6. So I should be walking at around 5:45, but I just was up. So I'm here, and all I could think about is that puffer jacket that I used to have. This is like lopsided for some reason. That puffer jacket I used to have, and because I would love to have it right now. I just heard a fly. I hate flies. Let me stop for it. It buzzed around me all morning. All I can think about is that damn puffer jacket I had, because it's like I just want it so I can run out the house. I don't have like a small jacket. I do, but that jacket is like a little leather. It's not for jogging in the morning at all. And I put on all this shit because it's cold out, but it's not really cold, for real, for real. It's cold, but it's not as crazy as it was. It's like 7:30. And I'm about to go back home. So I'm up and I'm leaving out. I checked the weather because I was only going to wear my leather jacket, and it's like it's gonna rain all day. So I brought my trench. It's not raining right now, but, and I just had a debilitating thought. So I was reading this book on on self-sabotage. The book is on, and the book is like, jot it down every time you have one of those thoughts. And the thought is like, do you have to go outside today? And this is the thing, because society has become like remote work, it's like normal to do things from home. But the way that I set up my crib, I don't really have like my office and the train is coming. I don't have my office and all the shit that I normally would have. So I'm trying to hurry up. As they said, 1 minute, and I think it's my train. Thank you. Yeah, that's me. Just in time. It's 10:31. The library opened at 10:30. So I'm trying to decide now, should I film the podcast episode first, or should I do my research first? I'm thinking maybe research first, because I have 2 days away from that. I don't really like do anything productive when I'm in a house. So I want to jump back into what I was reading last. And I also, how about this shit? I packed the mic, all the shit to use, right? Didn't even bring it out the house because I grabbed a trash bag as I was leaving. So I for sure left it in the house. I didn't leave it on the train or anything. So I just downloaded this app that's going to allow me to extract the audio from a video and turn it into an MP3 file. Because I would need it just an audio file to upload it to the podcast distribution site. But I'm kind of grateful as well, because I would have had to walk from the library to my office. It's in the same neighborhood, but it would have been a walk. I think the library is like on 66, and my office is on 55th. 10 blocks back and forth, which I don't mind. But this weather, and it says it's gonna rain. So maybe it's a gift and a curse. I'm wondering, should I stop at Target now for a snack? Because I get really antsy. And I'm going to say, fuck it. Live life on the wild side. If I get too antsy, I'll leave. I'll leave and walk. I don't know if you can tell, this is Midtown. This is Lincoln Square. Midtown is down a little bit further, I guess. That was the Target I was going to go to. I have dates in my bag. I've been trying to really help me. So I say a date a day keeps it out there away. I'm trying to hurry up so I can get a good seat. There's usually nobody there taking up all the seats. But I also want to find out if there's a room, because this is the thing. Where am I going to record and film the podcast? Now, I could do it out in the open, but considering it's a library, I want to be respectful. And the area I sit in is called the reading room. There is another area, but it's really dark. It's the film room. And this is just what I know. So some shit is just like secret society. Considering it's a performing arts branch, I know there are other rooms, but I'm only ever interested in theater. So I don't know if it's a dance room or anything else. And I don't know if I mentioned, did I mention that my laptop is in my office? I did mention that because that made me think about the podcast. But since I'm doing it on my phone anyway, it doesn't matter. The only thing that hinders is when it's time for me to do my morning pages. I kind of got into this Carrie Bradshaw-esque mode of typing the morning pages every day in my apartment. So that's the only thing that it hinders. But I'm here now, so I'm gonna go in. And I'll see you when I leave, or maybe while I'm there. It's raining now. I'm leaving the library. My eyes are burning. I was reading with like the intention to finish the book, and I guess I wasn't blinking. But I have to remember to order those eye drops that my doctor suggested because my eyes just burn. So I'm going home. But I also want to practice some of the exercises that the book is mentioning, and I want to turn on some of the films that are being used as an example. So I'm not going to rest. I'm not going to rest. I'm going to stay up until 6 because that was the time that the library closes. But my eyes are burning. I have dinner at home already, but I want to get a bag of popcorn while I'm watching the films. And I kind of want to free myself from my forward thinking, like, what's next? I'm either going to sign with this acting agent on Actors Access and find acting jobs only, like I said. I could part-time a gym. I've done it like twice. It wasn't for me. But that, and my portfolio is a major to-do, which my web series needs to be shot. But all of this is after the grad audition. So right now, that's the focus, and I want to remind myself to be present in that. And I'm going to stay up until 6 so I can work on that. So, and it's a lot of shit going on at the Lincoln Center. Got to remind myself of that. Put that in my planner. And yeah, today is Tuesday, and I'm going home. I read in 25-minute increments though, like 2 hours. So I got through the point of the book where now it's just about exercises. So I feel like I did a lot. Well, I did do a lot, so I'm happy for myself. But I just want to practice some of the exercises. Some of them I don't resonate with, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to challenge myself to try them. And also want to read through the Ivana Chubbuck book because I think she has the same ideology of steps you can follow to conjure a specific emotion. But I do know that the last thing I read in this book was like break down the character and create their own world. Just like I and you have your own world, I have to do that for these characters. So it's great that I'm going to just focus on the auditions because I can do that. Like, as I'm watching the film. I rarely do one thing at once, so maybe I should just put that on my to-do for today. Like go and what am I trying to say? Go create the characters for the monologues that I've chosen. And I still have to find the monologue that I pulled or that I'm going to pull from Euripides' Medea. So that's Windy City. Stores for Target. I need to close my phone so see y'all on a train or at home.
So I'm up. I didn't rub in my under eye cream. Didn't put on my face cream. I'm getting ready to leave out because the center is open. I practice dance technique in the morning. Yesterday I did ballet. So today I'm going to do Horton. And just think it's a great practice, especially because I love musical theater. So with those auditions, I'm sure I'll be expected to be able to do choreography. And the expectation, and really, to me, the expectation comes from, I'm putting on a waist trainer so I don't be cold. But what was I saying? The expectation of knowing choreography and being able to move across the floor. So I kind of want to always be ready. And dance for me is like a direct relationship with spirituality. I could block myself a lot in life just by my choices and not following through with certain things and just constantly worried about how I'm surviving. It doesn't allow me to show up as an artist. So this morning practice has been like my new shit, and I really love it for myself. This is like my second week at it, and it's been something that I look forward to every morning. My day starts so early. I've really been up since like 2. So what I've been doing is like trying to follow my body's nature. I think it's just my nature trying to find a way back to itself. And I say that because I'm wearing my boots. I say I'm trying to find my way back to myself because I work, being a survivalist, I just work just to work. So it's not like I'm taking jobs that even allow me to show up as a performer. It's like I have to dim that skill within myself. So I can't find my scrunchie. Can't find my hat either. That's a whole nother thing, but I'm gonna cover my head before I go outside because that's how I got sick on Monday, not having my head covered. Yeah, dance is gonna help me get back to my spirituality. It just was like an idea I had one morning, like get up and get out. And with that thought, I've been moving this way ever since. And I just feel really good doing it. So let me get my coat. I'll be back in a little bit. It's 6. I usually like to be at the rec center at 6. But I didn't meditate this morning. So I'm proud of myself. I was like avoiding that for a long time. So I'm very happy that I did that this morning. Yesterday was an okay day. My eyes, like I was reading at the library, right? And my eyes started burning. I forgot some trash. I knew I was gonna forget the trash. So because my eyes start burning, I'm like,
I need a break. Like, and the way that they started burning is just like, I just need a break from looking at the screen, but I was just trying to read. And I remember my eye doctor suggesting that to like blink. He also suggested eye drops, but I didn't get any. I probably could have did that. But I came home to watch a film and to like break down the characters that I'm gonna be using to audition. And I started the film. It was very boring. I didn't see the scenes that the teacher mentioned. I ate and fell asleep. So the energy at my home is very sullen, very old, death. I think a few elder people had some natural causes. So because of that, that's all I do in there. So I didn't get it done. But I woke up, same thing. I woke up at 9 and I'm like, just call this a night. But I could have left out. So I'm thinking about income. And this is how it always goes. I have this like space of abandon until I like deplete my savings, and it's like I gotta figure out something. And it can't be something that's gonna take me off of the path that I'm on, because I like waking up and being able to care for myself. I've had jobs where I couldn't. I had to wake up and be on my way. So that's the thing. Meditating helped me calm down. Sure, practicing dance this morning is going to help me as well. But it's already Wednesday. That's crazy. On Monday, I found the audition spots. Yesterday, I read until my eyes burned. And it's Wednesday. And I'm saying this because it's only the second week of the year. But I broke down a week into quarters. It's only 13 weeks in the first quarter. So it's like 2 weeks down. Time flies. And I don't know. I feel really good the more that I do read that acting resource book, because I just want to have an audition that's fun, like show them what I can do. So I felt really, really good about this audition coming up. And I didn't want to take on anything else until that was over. But today, I have to replace my supplements, which is something that I know keeps me well. So had to go on my savings, and it wasn't a lot there. So now I'm like, well, I need to add some things to my life, so income is coming in. So I definitely won't be sleeping as much. So maybe this is like the calm before the storm. Every time I have a change in my life, I'm like, I wonder what this means. So I feel good. I know I'm doing the best thing for myself, but there's always a level of uncertainty. But with the uncertainty, I have a certain knowing. Like, I know that I want to be an actor. I know that I'm going to this grad school audition. I know this is how I'm spending my time right now. So I want to be as hooked to this and still have my antennas in surviving. So the cool thing that's happening is, like, usually when I don't know something, I stay away from it. I found like a talent representative on Actors Access, which is a platform that shares breakdowns and auditions. So I'm going to move forward with that. So it's just been like an email process thus far. I kind of been telling myself I don't want her to send me for auditions while I'm preparing for grad, but I literally don't have any other responsibilities, so I can make a tape. You know, it wouldn't kill me to make a tape. So that's what I'm going to do today. The hold up with that was them telling me that they're going to send a contract and they haven't sent it. So every time I'm emailing back and forth, we're just talking about this contract that's never been sent. So that's a red flag, because I have no idea. I have a gist of what's in the contract because she mentioned it verbally, but seeing it in writing is most important. So I asked on Monday. I'll wait. I hate waiting, but I'll wait because I have shit to do. And what I learned from last week is that I can't really have any days off. So I didn't do my dance technique in the morning because the rec center doesn't open at 6 on a weekend. It open at 8. And I just don't want to know what it looks like at 8. So I didn't come. But that kind of changed the pacing of my day. I still left out this weekend, and I had dance class this weekend. I went to a class at LELE, but it wasn't as productive as my weekdays now. So I also have so many things that I should be reading. So that's gonna be my time in the morning before I leave out. I leave out at like 10. It's still pretty much a productive community of people on the train at that time. And I could get to the library as soon as it opens. So I'll do that when I get home, like ask Google Maps, what train should I get on to get there by 10:30. But this is gonna be my day today. I have this off sleep pattern, and I just know it's because of the advantage that it suits me as an artist. Being up early, but I have to I just want to make sense of it. So much of my experience as an artist is like me having an inner knowing. So I'm kind of trying to be okay with that. Like, I know what's going on. I also need like a gym schedule. And since my eyes start burning in the afternoon, it might be a great time to take a break and go to the gym. Right? That's what I'm thinking. So, it's Wednesday, it's hump day, and I feel good. Very grateful to try again. And I didn't bring my headphones, and I usually listen to Les Brown, so maybe I'll put it on speaker since I'm the only person at the center. All right, I'll see you when I start my Horton exercise. I'm here, about to work out. I'm leaving the gym. I forgot my water. I forgot my headphones. All the things that make me a productive person. Still got through my Horton technique and small workout. I feel like it's raining. Overwhelmed with my thoughts. Gonna go home, pray, read, per usual, before I leave out to do my research at the library. All right. Super windy outside. I usually would just walk from the train station, but I'm gonna take the train. Is this train closer? It is. I probably gotta walk back a couple of blocks, but that's better than me blowing down the damn street. And this is lopsided. It's nice as hell outside. I'm going home so I could do the exercises because I finished the book. So it's just talking about shit. It gave me the exercises to help me break down characters. So I'm gonna just go home. And to be as weird as I want to be in my own space. It's so nice outside. If I do nap, I'm definitely gonna figure out how to come back outside. But the research is done. I got done that book, and a lot of the exercises are the same, regardless of the instructor. Like this morning, I was listening to a woman that works with Uta Hagen, which is HBCU. The book I'm reading is by Susan Batson, and also have a book on Ivana Chubbuck. But I just want to start practicing each essence. And the essence, I don't know if I said this before, it came from, the camera's tilted, my phone is tilted. The essences came from, I don't know if I helped it. They came from an, where'd they come from? They came from an identity workshop that I did with Sam Christensen. So at the top of the year, or last year, because it was like August, when I was reaching out to a coach, he was like, do characters associated with those essences. And I also want to get to the point where I just wake up and randomly audition in Midtown. So I just want to play with them. Do an exercise, then run through monologue. I had 7 essences. So I can say one day a week, but I have all of my time right now. So I don't need to do one day a week. I could literally do, maybe I could fit 7 in an hour. Because I'm not focused on the language. I'm focused on imagination and defining the character. So taking a text and building a foundation. That's my intention.
It is my dream. And if that's how many to take
I'm gonna walk past Sephora. I always have some shit I want to get from there. I'm gonna just walk past. Walking past Target. Look at me, growing up. I had food at home. I had my last bit of salmon, rice, and dal. So I can have that. Maybe and I only really drink water. I was thinking about getting something else, but I didn't. So yeah, I know I'm gonna go out later because I need to. So I wanna go home and do this. Go do the essences. I have a book I want to read on the train, otherwise I would start them on the train. A gig I signed up as a promo, ambassador emailed me back, so that's cool. I'm kind of running out of winter clothes, so that's not cool. I want to go and find denim to start my upcycle collection. Oh, but I have big to-dos. One of my big to-dos are getting my Anxiety Anonymous website back. So, get that done. And whatever other shit I wrote in my, I wonder if I could get milk, because I really love milk. So why not? Let's see how much it is at Whole Foods. gonna stop here to get milk before I go to the train. I didn't get anything. Yay. Home to do my exercises, then back out later. That's the plan. Because I'm a naturally heady person, it's always like, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you. Because I'm a naturally like in my head person, researcher, I know that I can't just have all of my shit be about me reading it. I have to do it. So I think this is a good decision. This is like my habits for the past couple of weeks. Start at the library, end at the crib. Excuse me. I told myself to go to the gym. Let me see. It's past 6, so I'm a little bit late. I've been up since, what, 2? I'm very proud of myself because I fought off that thing in my head that was telling me to not go. So I'm happy for myself. I look way more awake than I did when I first got up at around 2 something. I got through my acting exercises, and because I'm like doing shit the way that I'm doing it right now, I've been trying to find like routines to like stabilize myself. So going to the rec is like a routine, and then I read after the rec, and then what I do, I get ready to leave out. I go to the library at 10:30, and those are all like things I'm doing on my own. So I know I need to find a community. And I get very, I don't want to say hype, but perplexed when I get an idea, because I feel like I got that idea today, so I gotta do it today. So I'm either gonna do it today, which I definitely can. I could do it like find communities. I don't really know where they are though. Like I know they're theaters, but and I don't know if I should look in my neighborhood or in the city. So regardless, I did some research. I signed up for some listservs because I know there's new shit in my email. But I don't want to be a consumer. I want to actually work. So I could celebrate these wins with, because I just did an amazing acting exercise. So I think as long as I'm able to do those exercises, I won't be as perplexed when it's audition time. So I feel good about that. Still trying to make it normal income wise. Apply to a gym because I don't want to pay for the membership, and an event place. A lot of actors work has like event or banquet servers. I don't want to be a server though. So this company has like promo modeling, so we'll see what that goes to. Today's Thursday. I said I'll give it till Friday to see if the talent manager that wants to sign me sends me this contract that they keep mentioning that they have yet to send. So that's another thing. I didn't bring my bag today. Let me make sure I brought my key card. I didn't bring my gym bag because I'm going to carry it when I leave the house today. So I didn't want to have a bunch of shit now. But yeah, I'm going to carry it later. I'm usually good at the library from 10:30 to like 1. Like 2 hours, then I need a break. So I could use that break to go to my office or go to the gym. But since I'm going to the, I'm doing like a stretch routine right now, I feel like, because I'm doing a stretch routine now, I could actually work out at the gym, you know? So that's how I'll break up, or at least fill up my day. And around the evening, I should be finding a club with live music performers that I could go to, and then I could rewrite my lyrics. When I sing my own songs, I forget the lyrics. It's not good. So yeah, that's it. We are in the Heights. My landlord liked to call our home Harlem. Probably when she grew up, it was more Harlem, but we like on the cusp of the Heights. So we in the fucking Heights. But I feel wide awake. I think it's because I've been up since 2 and I did those action exercises. And now I'm going to go work on some ballet techniques and stretches. And I'm gonna have a good day. I feel way better than I did this morning. Let's go. I'm literally leaving the gym. I'm telling myself, y'all seen this shit before. I don't have to film it, step in shit. There's a special place in hell for people that take their animal outside and let them shit on the sidewalk and don't pick it up. Gotta be a special room for y'all. So I'm hungry, which usually happens after any physical activity or anything. So I'm walking to a Starbucks, and I'll take this as additional workout because I didn't do my workout. But remember, I'm gonna do that in the middle of the day. So I'll get into my challenge later. I got through most of my, my nose is running, my lips are dry, whatever. I got through most of my, look at the highway, like people are always going somewhere. I find that so fascinating, but it might be good commute time. So, hey kitty, it's a baby. What was I about to say? Oh, okay, got through my dance shit, and I'm very grateful for all the ballerinas, the ballet mamas that put up the steps. Because now when I think about it, if you just go to a ballet class and you don't know the terminology, you're kind of paying to be confused. Because once you're in class, beginner class, absolute beginner class or not, they're calling out these moves. And I think ballet is such a gradual practice that you have to practice the tendu for whatever amount of time. Practice the jeté, practice the plie before being able to be operative in a class. I'm very grateful for the ballet mamas. Walking to Starbucks because I'm hungry. Even though the closest one to my house is closed. There's always some shit with them. They either closed or they turned off the order ahead. So I'm gonna walk. Maybe I'll show you some of Harlem, but that's it. I ordered it already, so I need to be moving fast because it'll be nice and moist when I pick it up. Look at the kitties chilling before school. I know I would be a different person if I went to school here. There's so many people. It makes you so much aware of things. I think there's an ignorance that can exist elsewhere when you're not constantly around somebody that lives differently from you. But regardless, I'm going to get my breakfast. This is where I will work out during the summer. They got like a little outdoor piece right there. I left out with no bag, so I don't even got my card to get on the bus. But I'm out. In the morning, I told myself to read Variety, just to be aware of what's going on in the acting industry. So I might do that there. But see y'all later in the day. Most likely at the library. Then again at the gym. Then again as I walk around to find a spot, which reminds me, let me transfer some money. Gotta go. So I decided to wear this long skirt that when I bought it, I never figured if it would alter how I walk. So I have to like scooch it up. To not walk as slow. But it's another day in the neighborhood. I'm doing research for my grad auditions. I usually get not really tired but bored at this time because I'm like just sitting and reading for hours. And I'm taking a break. I'm going to my office. I'm gonna check my email. This is a good time to do that. I usually don't do it until later, and then people are talking to me the next day. I love how I turn my head and someone's like directly behind me. I actually don't love it. Like, the fuck? Alright. It's not hot, but it's not cold.